for the Tar Heels in the duel.
Yeah, dominant win by Sherman there.
And now kind of the headliner, if you will, here for North Carolina, Austin O'Connor at 157, four-time All-American, the 2021 NCAA champion. He was the first national champion at UNC since 1995.
You know, the year that O'Connor won the national championship, I remember being at the ACC tournament, and he had just came off the mat after winning in the finals. And I watched him do stance and motion and do some extra work after the tournament had ended on the side of the mat for maybe an extra 20, 30 minutes. And that's the type of stuff it requires. You got to make some sacrifices. You have to be committed to the work. And it's too tough, you know. No one wins an NCAA championship on accident. Doesn't matter who you are. You might get to the finals. The bracket might have played in your favor. But winning that tournament is not easy. And it doesn't happen by luck.
Taking on Preston Decker here of Duke. O'Connor, the number 4 ranked wrestler nationally at 157. He's 11-0 this year and is working his way back from an injury earlier this season. But, man, I tell you, has had a really storied career. The second 4-time All-America selection for North Carolina in that program's storied history.
Yeah, yeah, and that's impressive. I mean, I've only All-American once. So that's a tough feat, you know. That's very, very impressive, and that carries a lot of weight.
Early 2 points here for O'Connor.
Good level changes there by O'Connor. And just to kind of reemphasize how tough it is to win an NCAA championship, it's hard to repeat. That tournament is very, very difficult. And you got guys that come out of the woodworks that come hungry every single year. It's so crazy. I equate it, I mean, to me, it's no different than March Madness when it comes to basketball. The tournament's wild. Anything can happen. And you got to be locked in.
2 more points there on the takedown for O'Connor. And, you know, a guy that has been working at a really high level, he's bonused everybody he's faced since December. I mean, that's just wrestling at a really high level. And a timeout here, spot of blood perhaps on the mat, so they'll take care of that.
You know, I would imagine that not finishing the year the way you wanted to, winning an NCAA championship and becoming an NCAA champ, expecting to win the following year and not making it to the finals, I'm sure leaves a fire, right? You get hungrier than you were before, and maybe you just thought, okay, well, I was a national champ the year before, I expect to win again, but then you realize, yo, every single year you start over. What you did the year before no longer matters, and you have to commit to the same amount of work that you did the year before to produce the same results. And, you know, I'm not surprised. That type of stuff leaves a hunger that it's just hard to find.
O'Connor in a favorable position here for North Carolina, already up by 5.
Doing a good job transition here. Hard cut, looking to really, really kind of build his lead here from the start.
4 more points there. Back to neutral as Decker with another reversal gets on the board.
Very, very aggressive, good pace, takedowns, hard cuts, good transitions to back points. He's wrestling a really complete match right now. Looking for a body lock, straight to his back, transitioning to back points.
And a pin. And in the opening period, Austin O'Connor continues to be perfect this year at 157. His 12th win of the year. And North Carolina in firm control. The 4th ranked wrestler in the country, Austin O'Connor, continues his torrid pace in the ACC. It's O'Connor and the Tar Heels up big in Durham.